Hello, people of the internet. Good afternoon, good evening, and happy Tuesday to you all. Let's get into some music. Let's play a little bit of catch up with a couple releases. This is DPR Ian and his brand new song, Don't Go Insane. This is from last week. The day that this dropped and the days around it, I have been ridiculously busy with in real life stuff. For those of you who didn't know, I'm like packing up to move countries at the moment, and it has been quite a hectic last couple weeks. But DPR Ian has a new song out, and as someone who's never listened to a DPR song, but has friends and homies around, in actual life and in like the K-Reaction community who very highly rate DPR Ian, this is an exciting release for me. Especially because I'm also trying to expand my musical tastes a little bit more. And with me and like rap and hip-hop music, I never really had that attachment. Like the attachment that I have with, say, pop or rock music from when I was growing up. So kind of experiencing all these like hip hop and like rap releases, like the sporadic hip hop and rap releases that we've covered here, has been an exciting learning experience for me, and I'm hoping that this is going to be the same. So, enough dawdling, we have a lot of videos to get through today, so let's get started. DJ, roll the intro! Right. I have no idea what to expect with this. I don't know what DPRian's style is, like what type of musical genre, in terms of like the instrumental part he goes for, what type of production what type of production goes into it, flow style, stuff like that. This is all fresh to me. So this is going to be a lot of learning for me. So apologies in advance if I don't talk as much as I usually do with other releases. I'm just trying to take everything in. So, here we go.
I spent my night on melting snow, just turning my sorrows into pure gold. And I laugh inside, 'cause you won't know I was here from the moment the light showed.
Hello, spoopy season.
When the wolves take me away, don't fall apart. When I come back from the grave, forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to drift away. Oh, bless my heart.
Oh! Oh, that is a punchy beat. Oh, now hold on a minute. Oh, the way the instrumental cuts out into the pure strings just gives that such a dramatic and like terrifying aesthetic to it.
But I laugh inside, just so you can burn the dark when it's time for me. So just
Oh yeah, the lack of music there going into the drop is terrifying. That filtered head voice little interlude was very cool. And then we go back into this very nice beat, actually. It's honestly got everything you want from like a disco funk beat. Nice snappy kick, snare and kick. Nice moving bass. It's actually very funky in both ways. it's I'm actually surprised that kind of the amount of the vocal top line that exists in the song, because it's not a whole lot, but whenever it's there, it's very effective. I'm also quickly realizing that that was a purely vocal song, and that makes me talking about it very easy because, well, here's the TLDR of DPR Ian's Don't Go Insane. Oh my goodness, it's really good. It's so groovy, but it's got the spoopiness of it. It is really embracing that October music scene now, and it's doing it in a way that's very tasteful. And honestly, that disco funk bass is so good for this type of song. I never really, admittedly, Halloween's never been a holiday that's kind of been prominent in my mind. My birthday's on a Halloween, and so I always celebrated my birthday rather than celebrating Halloween. So I don't really have that close attachment to the holiday like a lot of people in the West do. I do understand the aesthetic of it though, and Don't Go Insane does a really good job of giving the song a little bit of that purposeful dissonance in how the song feels as you're listening to it. Like it's the type of song that's not cheerful. It's a little bit like uncomfortable, a little bit eerie, but the beat is really good, so you kind of dance through that anxiety a little bit. That's the type of song Don't Go Insane is for me, and it's a very good listen. It's actually tremendous. I kind of want to go again from the beginning and just run through that first verse.
I spent my night on melting snow, just turning my sorrows into pure gold. And I laugh inside, cause you won't know I was here from the moment the light showed.
That is the moment where you know, like, the song establishes itself. It's like the song quite literally says, this is me, this is what's going to happen, you're along for the ride now. And it's that the MV team and the music team combined that to make that such an impactful entry. As we'll go back a little bit further actually. The song, it's building slowly but surely, it's being on the keys, you hear the keys, you also hear the vague background noise, which I don't know if it's going to be in the studio recording version or not. I'm going to guess it's an MV thing, but it does add to it because the song starts to peter away. You hear more of the background noise, and then all of a sudden, boom, that full drop happens, and it's goosebump inducing.
I was here from the moment the light showed. Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away. Don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. Forget my.
I do wish that this is an entirely personal music taste thing. I wish they would have brought in a proper pipe organ sound here instead of kind of a staticky filtered digital organ sound, because I think the pipe organ is a magnificent instrument. I'm a big fan of like the really loud instruments. So I love a pipe organ. I love a set of bagpipes. Just songs that some people would think are way too loud and obnoxious, I quite enjoy. And something about having, if this song had a proper set of church pipe organs to it, I think it would feel so much more dramatic. I'm not saying this is bad in its current state. I actually quite like how digital it feels because it feels modern. But I think if we really wanted to lean into like the Halloween aesthetic to it, I would have loved to hear some proper pipe organs on it. But
Charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to drift away. Oh, bless my heart.
what this song does really well is the transitions. Every single transition is meticulously laid out. So like, say in this one here, where the song switches phrases, held chords, held chords,
We've came so far, only to drift away.
it cuts the instrumental, lets Ian's voice ring, and then it brings in all the instrumentals again with the same woof. And you really feel the impact of that drop a lot firmer because you're going from almost dead silence to all the noise in an instant, right? In essentially in like human life, anywhere in human life, contrast will always create a point of focus. When it comes to music, something if the change you get in the music, the more you're going to notice it. Musical silence is such a crucial tool for that, and this song does it so well. This song is like a textbook definition of musical contrast and things like that. Oh, okay. As my first official DPRian song, this was great. This was genuinely so much fun. It's I don't know if this is anything like his normal stuff. You'll have to let me know in the comments what the case is. But regardless, this was spectacular. It's so good. The vibe is perfect. The energy is so groovy. And compositionally is a really well written song as well. It's very smartly written, and I can't fault it at all. That's great. And the fact that this was my introductory song into DPREN, I'm very intrigued as to what his rest of his discography is like now, just based off of one song. So this was fun. This was great. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today, and I know I say this every single video, but I think it's more poignant now than ever. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.